So I wanted to share with you an article that we got featured in Business in Vancouver. I want to tell you why we got featured in Business Vancouver. So the reason that Business Vancouver wanted to talk about us as a resort was because of our approach to increasing our rates, which seems a little bit counterintuitive. What we were doing and what they picked up on was the fact that we were actually downsizing in order to increase our rates. So literally in our accommodations, in our cabins, we were taking beds out of the cabins and we were decreasing the number of people that you could fit into a cabin, because we looked at how many people were on the resort at a given time. And we wanted to give a more intimate experience. We wanted to give people more space and more intimacy. And so we created this environment intentionally. And we were hoping that by doing this, people would value that experience more and we were able to increase their prices. Now, this didn't happen all right away, but over the course of a year and a half, with feeling that process out, we were able to increase our rates. Initially, we increased our rates about 10%, just doing that by actually decreasing the number of spaces available. We increased our rates by about 10%. And over the last, I'd say 2 years, we've increased our rates now close to 20%. No more, because it's compounding, 10% and 10%, whatever that comes out to. Mathematically, you can work it out. That's what has been going on with something that we've been playing on with increasing rates. And that story is something that Business in Vancouver latched on to, which you can find if you go look up Business in Vancouver and you look up Cozy Cabins, you'll see that there. But it's a trend that is happening a little bit more frequently, especially in the luxury market, is looking at how do we actually look at decreasing the amount of people that we host in order to increase the experience for the guest, and are they willing to pay more for that? And what we've seen is that a segment of the market is, and if they are, that's great, because it's more enjoyable for us to be able to concentrate more on an individual guest as opposed to looking at bigger groups. So where am I going with this? I want you to potentially look at utilizing that at your own destination. Is it a possibility where you can look at some of your accommodations and actually decrease the amount of people that are staying in that space in order to enhance the experience? And then by enhancing that experience, are you able to raise your rates? You don't have to do it like we did, which was across the entire resort. You might want to look at it one accommodation space at a time, but it's something that's worth considering. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, then there's a ton more resources for you over at tourismmanagementacademy.com. In order to take your destination to the next level. The other thing that would be awesome is let me know how you are receiving these videos. Just go into the comments below. Tell me what your questions are, what your challenges are. I absolutely read those, and that's what is the basis for our next video. So go ahead, go down there, let me know what you're thinking. And if you're liking these videos, then for sure, smash that subscribe button.